All right. Hopefully that computer doesn't drop us out of sight tonight. Hopefully that computer doesn't drop us out of sight tonight. I don't mean drop out. I mean drop the connection. I'll see. I got. Okay. Here we go. We all up in here now. Cali Love, Noldo and Alone, Steven Alvarez, my boys. What's up, Steven Alvarez? Sandman, my wrench. Farkas Gravy, Slick Ruler, Taz, Hand Cannon, Joseph, George, my boy Kenneth, Stephen, Lynn Miller, Edgar. What are you all up to tonight? What's happening? Where's Wino at? There's no excuse for why Wino can't be on. I just got off the phone with him right now. Tamra Tam. You know, I've tried to do the Control S, but it brings my... I got to get a new computer, but right now, just to let you guys know, I'm going to do the best I can to slow the comments down, but this computer, for some reason, won't go Control C or Control S. It just pops up a folder for some reason. I don't have the money to get a new computer right now because I'm on disability leave with no pay until they approve my short-term disability complaint. So I'm not really getting paid right now. So I don't really have the funds to get a new laptop at this point in time. So you just have to bear with me on these comments. Let me see. Let me make sure I didn't miss no questions or anything like that. I'm going to go all the way to the top. I'm going to work my way down. What's good? Was cracking, everybody? Was cracking? Yeah, text Wino, tell him to get in here. He just called me right now. Seth was good. Ron B. Yes, I did hear that Biden said that. What a jackass. Man, fuck Biden. Biden's a joke, man. But like I said, man, it really don't matter who's in there. They're all the same. I know a lot of you probably don't agree with me on that, but to me, all of them are the same in the government. They're the same thing. Same old, same old. Yeah, I did that Control S, but it doesn't work, Sandman. Just don't work. This computer's jacked up. I need a new one. Somebody get a hold of Apple or Dell and see if they want to send me a free laptop so I can promote it on my channel. They will sponsor me and send me a laptop. Because this laptop that I got, I'll show it to you. It's pretty old, man. Look. Isn't that crazy looking? Look at that stuff. There you guys are. You're looking at yourselves now. You know what I mean? You guys are looking at yourselves. Does anybody have any questions right now before this feed gets too large? In prison, do pimps go to a GP or SNY? Well, it would really depend on what car they're from, and it really depends on what the dude who's running the yard, how he feels about pimps. Me personally, I know a pimp is a sex offender, so I don't think any pimp in my car would be allowed to ride because you got a sex offense if you're a pimp. That's what it is, man. You get busted pimping and pandering, you're a sex offender. It's the way the law works. I didn't write it, so don't get mad at me for it. Yo, real talk recovery with Nicole. How come Wino still ain't on here? Wino's here? Where is he? I didn't see him. Let me look. Let me find out. Let me find out. Okay, he's here. All right, now we can begin. Now Wino's here. All right. So the week, as some of you may know, been kind of a rough week for me because I am on unpaid short-term disability right now. My bills for the most part are paid, but that won't last for long. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to worry about it. It is what it is. I've got an inguinal hernia, and if I continue to do a lot of heavy exertion, being my age and everything like that, I am running the risk of actually getting what's called a strangulation hernia. Now, when you get a strangulation hernia, you're screwed. And taking care of a simple inguinal hernia and getting a little surgery done, you're out for a couple of weeks. You let it get to a strangulation hernia, you could be out for over a year. That's how bad it can get to. With all the heavy lifting that I do at my job, running a risk. It's a double-edged sword. What do I do? What do I do, man? Do I refuse the surgery and go back to work and take my chances until I can get the surgery done and then go on disability? Or do I just wait and take the disability now and get the surgery and then go back to work 100% without having any more delays? That is the question of what to do in this situation. See what kind of questions we got here. I'm trying to keep this thing moving because my Control S just does not work. Does not work. Dean Lewis, you're absolutely right. Our government are a bunch of crabs in the bucket, and they really don't care about you or me. Juan Deere, I would be surprised if they ain't trying to create a technocratic society. It kind of seems like that's what they're doing. Taz Beckett, how was my day? Very productive. So I got to drop you guys a video today. I got some other videos that I'm working on right now. I got a lot of things accomplished. I cleaned my cat's shit box out. Ran a couple of errands. Damn. Ron B, you are the man. I don't even know what to say right now. I feel very special. Thank you very much, Ron. I'm pretty sure it'll help. It will. Man, that is some love right there, bro. That is some real serious love, man. Whew. You know, you guys could also, anybody that ever wants to contribute to the channel, I'm not really much of a person that likes to throw out the PayPal or Cash App or anything. I haven't really been able to figure out how to get the Cash App up and running. I got a new phone now, so I should be able to do that. But if you do want to support the channel, know this: any money that you send, if you have a specific purpose that you want to help, you want this channel to help it with, I'll do it. Never been really the one to like to really ask for stuff like that, but whatever kind of work, whatever I could do to help, anything at all, you could support this channel, and I will appreciate it to the fullest. What's up, John Ribner? Good to see you. Duarte Rafa, you're a pimp, and if you get busted, you're going to the main line. Well, that's some real heart, my boy. Some real heart. Farkas Garvey, is Hillary a good woman? No. No, she's not. Hillary Clinton is the reason why a lot of the prison systems are fucked up these days, because she took a lot of things out, you know what I mean? With her tough on crime, super predators type of an attitude back in the 90s. Charlie Loco at 13 got the strength. Someone posted Savage Studio real name, and he is worse than we thought. Somebody did post that? Oof. I don't even know what his real name is, to be honest with you. Kenneth Shavely, absolutely, man. I'm getting the surgery. I mean, I'm all in now. Submitted all the paperwork. My doctor recommended disability. So it's just a waiting game right now. Once again, Ron B, man, I gotta thank you for that donation right there. That was very generous of you. Very generous. Fred Nolop, driving from Odessa. The swelling is down, my brothers. The swelling is down, but the hernia is in full swing. Hernia is in full swing, but the testicles are back to the normal size. They went from the size of grapefruits to now they're the size of, I don't know, about a plum. I'd say they're plum size. Not plump, but plum. So I'm blessed when it comes to that. Gromiz, homies, yeah. Ron B's a hell of a guy, man. You guys should. That's just shit. Ron B showing that love, man. That's some true love because your boy Big JD is definitely going through some trials right now. I can tell you that right now. Going through some trials, man. But like I said, what doesn't kill you, it only makes you stronger. I don't mean to say the old cliche, but yeah. I don't mean to say the old cliche, but yes, sir. So, anyways, the videos of today or of this week, I actually got to go through. The videos of this week. So the Fresno Bulldogs, Snoop Dogg versus Tekashi 6ix9ine. The Ahmaud Arbery, but we already talked about that on Wednesday. We talked about Ahmaud Arbery, and we talked about how I got fucking held up for mowing that lawn. Where's my Where's my Fierro at? So what's happening? What's going on in here? Am I getting trolled? Do I got people trolling me in here? Looks like a lot of messages were deleted. Am I getting trolled? You know I don't respond. You know I don't mess with troll comments no more. I'm a man of action, not words. We don't deal with that kind of bullshit around here. Words only hurt the people that they want them to hurt. Well, hold on one second, all right? I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Is it the real? JG, thank you for that $2.99. I appreciate that, my boy. We got going on in here, huh? People talking smack, huh? We don't ever trip on nothing like that around here. Period. We don't worry about nothing or nobody. A Spanglish slang video would be cool. Punisher XL. We could look into that. We could definitely look into that. We could definitely look into doing that. But what's up? What's up with what'd you guys think of that Bulldog video? The Bulldogs, man, they've been an emotional roller coaster since the moment they established themselves all the way to the end. You know what I mean? It's been an emotional roller coaster for them. All the way up and down the line. JG, thank you for that. Yeah, that story about the safe. That was a crazy experience, man, that I'll never forget. I will never forget that happening. Ever. Now remember like it's yesterday. Remember that shit like it was yesterday. See, did I miss any questions, any comments? Lance Griffiths, thank you for that $9.99. Like I said, every little bit helps. I'll never like to be the one to ever ask for money or anything like that, but anything helps. Every little bit helps. Pablo Martinez, have you noticed your subscriber count going sown? Swear it in on subscribe, but it's almost doing it. I don't know. I don't understand the question really. What's going on here, man? What's up with this trolling and shit going on this Friday Night Live? The one thing though about me is, do you ever see me going and trolling anybody else's lives? I don't do that kind of shit. So why would anybody come in here and troll mine? You know? Sandman, we're gonna get that tonight. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Just as soon as we get off of here later on tonight. He's asking if your subscriber count is low ring because he was unsubscribed and he didn't do it. Yeah. You know, YouTube will work against me, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I don't subscribe to the status quo like a lot of these other channels do. These other channels tell people what they want to hear. They're all parrots, and they all parrot each other and all that shit. And they're all on that social justice type of a tip. And if that's what they about, then they're going to get all the preferential treatment. But when you a channel like Prison Break Raw, you ain't going to get no preferential treatment from the radical social justice mob and the celebrity elite power structure that will only push out these channels that tell people what they want them to tell them, not what they need to be told, but what they want them to be told. Bottom line, pure and simple. That's what it is. That's all that it is. You know? That's all they want to do. Is just push that just like that. People got yeah, pretty much, Lance. Hand cannon, thank you for that right there, man. That's another blessing right there too. Man, you guys are on a roll tonight, helping a brother out. You know me, I'm never the one that ever asks for handouts or anything, but it's always good when people got your back, good people got your back, and they stay behind you because they believe in your message. They believe in what you're trying to do. Because that's all I'm trying to do. 909 CV Diesel, thank you for that 70. Much respect back at you to the IE, homie. I appreciate that. Much respect back at you. Eric, thank you for that 999. And you guys are awesome tonight, man. Damn. I'm glad I came on here tonight. You know, Wednesday wasn't enough. So Friday we can actually get on here and talk about being an adult and all this kind of stuff. You already see me. I speak my mind. I don't hold nothing back. But at the same time, when somebody wants to disrespect me or something like that, I'm not going to engage them with this millennial arguing the internet type of shit. If somebody feels that they need to like confront me on something on a physical level, then that's what they feel that they need to do, then that's what they got to do. But at the end of the day, it's all about maintaining your composure and understanding that part of being an adult is being able to engage, being able to accept and receive constructive criticism, and move on from there. Simple as that. The mind is more powerful than the sword every day of the week. But my suggestion to anybody that is in their feelings over anything that I got to say would be, get your life together. Get your life together. Be a family man. You know, get up out of all the nonsense and be a provider for your family, for yourself. And don't let words of somebody else slow you down from that process. Simple as that. If I focused on everything that everybody's ever said about me over the years, I'd be in an insane asylum right now. I'd be straight mental. Straight up. And that's all it is. But what's really going on out here? Huh? What's happening with everybody on here? How is your Friday night? You know, the funny thing is I just got done talking to an old homie of mine from way, way back on one of my earlier terms. And he learned something about me tonight that he didn't know at the time. I told him, because there was a time that I got really sick when I was in prison and I almost died. And this was right after I found out that Liz died. If you guys don't know, Liz was the love of my life. She was the woman I was supposed to marry. She died with my 6-month unborn child in her womb. And she died with my 8-year-old stepdaughter. All three were killed by a drunk driver. And shortly after I found out about that, I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't care if I lived or died. And I went into a deep depression. I lost a lot of weight. I was extremely skinny and sucked up. I was really sick. And I touched down back on the yard. And a lot of homies weren't feeling that shit. But this man stuck up for me. This man had my back the whole time. And that's my boy Lazy from Vital Norwalk. He had my back the whole time. And he learned tonight just exactly what was the matter with me, because he thought I was just some kind of fish, some like first termer lame type of dude that didn't have a clue to what was going on. Thank you guys for those donations. Eric and JG, thank you for that. If I could live anywhere, where would I live? Shit, I'd live in Los Angeles if I could. But I don't got that kind of paper yet. But it'll happen. But yeah, he had no idea that I was on a suicide mission because I had lost the woman that I loved. I was on a straight suicide mission. And once he found out that that's what it was, man, it was a huge paradigm shift for him. And he felt a really strong sense of gratitude that, because he's a Christian now. So the Lord was pulling him back then. The Lord was pulling him in a way of backing me up and defending me when nobody else understood what was going on, not even him. But he did that. And now he knows all the reasons why of what was going on behind the scenes. And that right there is a blessing that I have been able to talk to him, because I haven't talked to him in over 20 years. And I always wanted to thank him and apologize to him for putting him through so much shit. Because he had to deal with me, man. He had to deal with all the ups and downs that I was going through. And I put that young man through a lot. He told me tonight that he learned a great deal of humility behind that. But let me go back up. Apparently, I'm missing a question again, right? There was a question from Riverside. Where you at? Fucking wino. You guys want me to shake my ass on this table? JD ain't got no shake. JD ain't got no shake at all. Apparently there was a okay. Riverside, La Sierra. What was the question? What was the question? If you can rewrite it again, brother, I apologize for not seeing it. Like I said, this Control S doesn't work on this laptop for some reason. So what was your question? Yeah, Wino, I'll see the question. If you can ask it again, I'm trying to keep these things. Like I said, man, I wish this fucking computer wasn't so janky like it is. What's the question? I should really do this on my phone. I could probably do it better on my phone. Yeah, ain't no twerking allowed. Oh, Riverside Lucerna, how come I don't ask questions? Where was your question? Sometimes these things go so fast, man, and I try to slow it down, but I can't. It doesn't work. I can even flip the camera around and show it to you. That I try and it doesn't work. Pablo Martinez, just keep pushing, brother. You don't need to be shooting it out with nobody. There ain't nothing that can't be resolved through using your mind. Pay them cops no mind, and they don't matter. Pablo Martinez, are we still on lockdown in Oklahoma? Sort of. We're sort of on lockdown up here, but not so much. Romans DSGF, thank you for that kind word, man. Thank you, Punisher, for that. Thank you for that $5, and thank you for that shout out to my beautiful departed wife. I really appreciate that. And I know if she was here, she'd appreciate that too. So where are we at? I'm going down the line. I'm looking to see if I can find any of these questions. I try to answer Riverside, La Sierra. I try to answer as many questions as I can if I see them. But sometimes this thing goes so fast. Look, I'm going to show you guys. Watch. All right. Okay. Look it. So there's Control. There's S. Watch what happens. Look. See? A file folder pops up every time I do that. So now you got to see that I ain't bullshitting you. File folder pops up every time I hit Control S. JD, you got any crazy alien abduction stories? Seth Dunton Gaming? No, I do not. Never been abducted by aliens. Been abducted by the police. Been abducted by weirdos when I was a kid, but I've never been abducted by aliens. I see another one. Were you allowed to talk to Northerners during peacetime? You know what? I wasn't in the CDC when they had that peace treaty going, but I have talked to a lot of Norteños when I was in the hole in the shoe and stuff like that. When the doors were shut and they were back there, and I was right here when my dad died. There was two Norteños that were in the cell next to me, and this story I want to tell you. There was two Norteños that were in the cell next to me when my father died, and both him and his cellie sent me a card, like a condolences card, and I'll never forget that. Matt S., you seen or hear about the 2012 Mexican Black War? Let's hope it don't get to that, man. I put something out on Facebook about that shit. I don't want to see no goddamn race war. Nobody else wants to see that shit either. You know? See, I answer questions on here. I'm really trying to like get them the best I can. Were you allowed to talk? All right, I got that one done. Got the one about the abductions. What is the hardest decision you had to make when you were locked up? The hardest decision I had to make when I was locked up was, I'll tell that story about in a video. I had a cellie that I had to get rid of one time. And it was a hard decision because of the circumstances of this cellie. And I'll tell you, Eric, I'll put that in a video. How about that? Are you cool with that one? Put it in a video? Because it would take a minute to explain. It would probably be better to make it into a video. Eric, I hope that's cool. Sorry it took so long to answer. I'm doing the best I can, believe me. All right, so I'm all the way at the bottom now. Did I miss anything along the way? Matt S., yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's old footage. I think it's see, look, I said footage this time. Footage. Not footage. But I like saying footage. That's my word. Raymond Ayala? No, I was never confronted by that organization on that level. How do we resist the government without resorting to violence? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. But you know what? The Soviet Union got overthrown without violence. The Punisher, thank you for the $5. It says, you ruined any innocence I had left with that. Do you get hard when you shut? When you shut? When I shit. Do I get hard when I shit? No, I do not. But that dude was a definite fucking weirdo, wasn't he? Yeah, Pablo Martinez. The one thing that I've always said is that this coronavirus it's real, but I think that it was deliberately spread. That's what I do think. Deliberately spread. MJ, what does the AB think of you? How do you behave around other woods? I behave around woods the same way I behave around you. I don't change. I stay the same no matter where I'm at. I'm not like a lot of these people that flip-flop and change their accents and everything like that whenever they're somewhere. The way I talk is the way I've always talked. You know, I used to get a lot of shit from the homies too, because, you know, a lot of people say, man, you sound too white. You sound too white. But you know what? Some people respected it because they saw that it's not fake, man. I'm not trying to put on a fake accent to be around people. You know, you see white people and they get around African American people and they start talking like they're black. That kind of shit irritates me. I don't do that. I talk the same no matter who I'm around. Always. Why do the Woods, Pancho Villa, why do the Woods hate Hispanics but play cool in prison? You know, that's kind of like I think that's very general, Pancho Villa. I don't think most white people hate Hispanics. I think it's just, it would seem like they do, but I don't think they do. You know, a lot of white people that I know don't ever have those kind of feelings, man. I think it's just like the upper class ones that have that, or the ones that are from areas where they don't know any. But if you're a white person from like Southern California or something like that, you don't have no ill will towards them. Not as much as you would if, like, let's say you in, I don't know, Alabama or something, where there ain't even really none around. You know, people like don't like things they don't understand, and once they get to know you, though, a lot of that changes. So I don't think it's like deep down, deep rooted like racism. I think it's just, a conflict of different growing up in different environments. You know what I'm saying? No, schizo. I take it not. You know, schizo doesn't look like it. Yeah, J Cats, that's true. There are some skinheads that date Mexican women. That's true. Steven Alvarez, you want to go to war with the 7-Eleven family? You're always getting extra cheese for the nachos. Yeah, they got to stop tripping on that shit, right? Pablo Martinez, what family do I got left in this world? I got my two sisters, my nieces, and my nephews. I got some cousins, a couple of uncles, but that's about it. A lot of my other family are dead and gone. Dead and gone. K Frog's in here. Seen somebody say K Frog. Is he in here? Virtuous. I think it's being overhyped. Yeah. Dallas Wharton. That's right. All white people are not the same. Just like all black people ain't the same. All Chicanos or Mexicanos are not the same. It's kind of an overgeneralized statement to say, white people hate or black people hate. Yeah, there's a lot on all sides that hate people, but it's not all the way across the board. Mac Randy, do I believe in a higher power? I absolutely do believe in a higher power. Raymond, have I ever been confronted by the AB being that I'm a Sureño? Nope. Never been an issue with them cats. And trust me when I tell you that. Lynn Miller wait. Matt Mancillin, can I interview OG Shadow? We're taking a look at that. Possibly getting Shadow on here or something like that. I think it would kind of be interesting. Am I getting all these questions now? Let's see. STU Douglas, what's your point of view about this HR 6666? Well, it's just some more control shit by the government, and then you wonder why I'm a libertarian, right? So basically, they're going to determine you're sick and just come and snatch you up and put you in a hospital, right? Or if you refuse to go take the test, or you just want to stay in quarantine at your house, they're going to snatch you up and put you in like a concentration camp. That's what I'm hearing about it. Did the Armenians really stick out? Did the Armenians really stick out from the other? No, not really. The Armenians are, they're just as much a part of the homies as everybody else. They might stick out a little bit. They talk different, but they're with the business, man. I'll give them that. Jose Soto, do I have anybody close to me that's a green light rat? Nope. There ain't no rats in my family. Not that I know about. Renee, why is it okay or acceptable for there to be white Sureños but not white Bloods or Crips? Well, that's a topic for a video that I could probably get into and better explain it. It would take a while to explain it, but there is a pretty good explanation for all that. The Full House lady got 2 months. Damn. Yeah. So, JD, could you play Tiger Man? What's Tiger Man? You talking about that Joe Exotic Tiger dude? Marco Antonio, you thought Wack was a white Crip? I hear that they don't really trip on it as much in the state, but back in the days, that shit wasn't going to fly, man. Back in the days, that shit was not going to fly. VG, I don't know why somebody want a lengthy prison term on anybody. Unless, of course, they fucking with kids or raping women or doing some shit like that. DOC, yes, I am going to be doing some more political videos. Matt S., thank you for the $5. I will be doing some more political, social type videos. Yes, it's a promise. Matt McIver, Randy. Yeah, I saw that fight. Kind of funny to watch it. Looked like a wrestling match. Are Sureños from upstate and Washington and Oregon respected? In the feds, there's a lot of homies from Oregon and Washington, and yes, they're respected. In Colorado, you can be a cop of the felony. Is that true? Javier Carlos Rodriguez? I never knew that. That's crazy. Against the grain, white Crips do make it. I believe it. Have I ever played pool? There are white Crips, and wait a minute. Somebody asked me if I played pool. Would you vote for a Chomo Purge holiday once a year? Punisher XL? Definitely would. You're going to have a good purge. Have you ever played pool at Hard Times Billiards? Daniel K. Hard Times out there in Bellflower? Or what is it? Is Hard Times in Downey, right? Then yes, I've been there. Have you ever met a Sureño from the 530? Mr. Anderson, what is the 530? I'm not a area code buff. $530, where is that? Stephen Maurer, what do I think about Biden saying that? I think he's a fucking straight jackass for saying that. What a scare tactic. You're not your race if you don't vote for him. That's some bitch type shit. You know what I mean? Mac and Randy, do I think Wes Watson eats hot dogs with his eyes closed? Maybe. Hey, Daniel K. Bellflower, yeah. Yeah, I've been to that Hard Times. That Hard Times was rocking and rolling sometimes, man. There'd be some problems over there. I always thought it was in Downey. I don't know why I said Downey. You're right, it is Bellflower. Anthony Davis, if I heard of the Georgia Sureño guy, I actually talked to that guy on the phone. Probably going to get him on my show. What do you guys think about that? Getting that homie from Georgia on the show? That'd be cool, right? BDS Trigger, man. Sending love and respect from Arizona. Much love back at you, bro. When I see BDS Trigger, man, I know exactly what that means. Some of you might not know, but I know. I know what BDS stands for. Road Dogg is a Trump supporter for 2020. You'll be able to vote, Road Dogg. I can't vote. Big JD's not allowed to vote. You know what I mean? Sports fan, yep. You know what I'm saying, right? Food Stamp Freddy, no problem, man. Whatever I can do to bring you guys original content, I'm going to keep doing that. Romans DSGF, 63rd Expressway. You from Lawton? I know exactly where 63rd and Northwest Expressway is. Biden, who the fuck would say that shit? Biden's a fucktard. He sure is. That was the stupidest thing Biden could have ever said. He probably lost a lot of the black vote with that saying that shit today, because now a bunch of people are gonna be like, well, fuck you. Now we're not gonna vote for you just because you said that shit. You know what I mean? You get your burpees done today, Wes? Wes don't do burpees. He just lifts weights. Wes Watson, you don't do burpees. All you do is lift weights and walk. Walk and lift weights. BDS Trigger, man, can't vote until 2032. It's fucked up. Daniel K., there was also a little clique kind of like yours in Norwalk called Hard Times. There's actually a clique in Orange County called Vadio Hard Times. It's over there in Garden Grove. I know a couple of cats from there. Nah, Roman, don't worry about the trolls, man. Let them troll, man. Just pay him no mind. Just laugh at him. Kurt L., yep, by Crow Village. You're right. MJ, Vadio Seat Sniffers. Seat Sniffers. They crazy. M Roof, you know what? Let me go ahead and I'm going to take a picture of that. Talk about Asian homies. Wait a minute. Got it. Got that locked in, homie. What did Wes Watson say that was funny now? Wes Watson, you are on your way to become a minister. Preach. Keep on preaching. East Los family. What about the Maravilla gangs? I met a lot of people from Maravilla over the years. A lot of them. Sell a life. Semi. Hold on. Got that one locked in too. Chapo Guzman, Hood Stocks. You know what? I just talked to Hoodstock. Well, I mean, me and him kind of like exchanged comments back and forth, and he's down to come on the show. I'd be down to go sit on his podcast whenever I go back to Cali and chill out. Road Dog, who's rambling about nothing? Wes Watson? Nanny Marie? I don't know what the obsession is with that guy. He's very charismatic, and he draws a lot of attention to himself. So, yeah, a lot of people talk about him all the time. Yeah, we all know that ain't the real Wes Watson, but we can entertain it and have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Punisher XL. You get life, but you can bring 3 items. What are they? A cell phone, a gun, no, a cell phone, a good knife, and a really large book, like War and Peace or something like that, or maybe the Bhagavad Gita. Those 3 things can carry anybody doing life. You know what, Daniel K? I do remember that time. Javier Carlos Rodriguez. My mistake about Colorado. Cheers. Well, thank you for the $5, man, and thank you for acknowledging that. I honestly thought, man, if you could be a cop in Colorado with a felony, that'd be kind of interesting. That'd be kind of strange, but you never know. You know what I mean? Never know in this world. Matt S. Are there really hoods and middle-class kids banging hard out in SoCal? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of neighborhoods in the southeast area. They're considered middle class. A lot of the neighborhoods in southeast, they're considered to be middle class. And yeah, a lot of them go just as hard. A lot of them Asian gangs, man, some of them come from rich neighborhoods. They go hard. Get your name. Can you put 50 on my books? You're in Allenwood. You have to reach out to me on IG. I don't think there's a get your name in Core Links. NPC user 1993. It was the Ahmaud Arbery video that Christina Randall left that comment. Yeah, apparently I got in her head too. Like I get in other people's heads that have a much larger platform than mine. Pretty sad if you ask me. It's one thing you can appreciate about Wes Watson is he's pretty much a sociopath, so he doesn't really care what people say about him unless you hit him on the DM, then he really gets upset. Now he just blocks you. He doesn't even respond anymore. Mac Randy, do I think Wes Watson could keister War and Peace? I'm pretty sure he could, man. And that's a big book. It's a big book. DOC, that would be cool to get Wes Watson on here so he can answer the tough questions, right? The tough questions that you already know I'm going to throw his way. He would be forced to answer them. I'd love to get him on this show. Nobody intimidates me, man. You should already know that by now. People can't get in my head no matter what they say. They could come on these fucking comments right here and they could say whatever they want. They can troll me. They can talk shit. But people don't get in my head. It just don't happen. Don't happen, man. People can't get in my head. Simple as that. You can't let them. You can't let people get in your head. Well, for some reason, man, I get in a lot of people's heads because they allow it, man. That's when you know somebody is insecure. Somebody's insecure. It's when you know if you can get in their head like that. That's right, Roman. You got to stay sucker free, man. Always and forever. Mac and Randy, was I locked up with my wife? And yes, they did. I was locked up in LA County Jail when they died. Couldn't even go to their funeral. Punisher, your cat gets on your head. May, remember when I told you guys to hold on a minute ago? My cat knocked over a whole bunch of shit in the kitchen because I got a bunch of chicken that's marinating in a bowl of like tequila and some cloves and some curry powder and stuff. So I got some chicken that's marinating in the kitchen, and my cat knocked it over right now into the sink. That's why I had to get off for a second and go grab it before it all drained out. It made me kind of upset, kind of threw me off for a second. But as a matter of fact, speak of the devil, here she is. What are you doing, cat? Come on. Come on. She's going to jump up here right now. Watch. See? You like that? On command. This cat will jump up on here on command. VG, yep. Cooking some Indian curry / kind of like a southern flavor type of a chicken. But this asshole right here knocked it off the counter. But I saved it. My cat is a member of the Gato Locos or Gato Locas since she's a girl. And so it's rare to see a female orange cat, but this one's one of them. Life Without Parole, did I make a video about Christina Randall? No, I didn't. I just mentioned that I watched one of her videos and how she basically took a little bit over 6 minutes, 10 minutes of my life that I can't ever get back. See, I don't watch a lot of channels. You know what I'm saying? Life Without Parole. I don't have time to watch a lot of channels. See, I could have been watching your channel, Life Without Parole. I could have been watching your channel. Instead, I wasted my time watching that broad's video. And it was nothing. I didn't learn anything about what I was trying to learn about the Ahmaud Arbery case. It was nothing new. So it got me mad. It got me a little upset. Her as a person, I don't really care. Oh, Carlos, you guys see my messages? I've seen a couple of them. Furious Rivera. Shout out to the homie from Monteflores. Much love out there to Monteflores. Which one are you from, homie? You from the park? Are you from the what is it, the Points? Or Wildflowers? One of them. Shout out to Ghost from Monteflores. All right, homie. Been busted with a lot of your homies over the years. So many of them. So many of them. So, man, thank you for that. Thank you for that encouraging shout out right there. Gigi Allen is dope. Gigi Allen was a crazy fucking dude, man. Do any of you guys know who Gigi Allen is? Any of you? Gigi Allen was shit. He was a fool, man. DOC, have I ever been up to Iowa or Minnesota? No, I have not. No, I have not. So the internet's still going strong. My internet connection's still holding on. I keep thinking that right about right now it'll turn off and turn back on for some reason. Brett Colum, my experience with white prison gangs. Yeah, but I would have to, I'd have to talk to some of them about that. It would probably surprise you to know that an actual dude who was from Fresno had actually, kind of requested my take on his environment that he grew up in. That's why I did that. I've talked to people that are from some very serious white gangs, and I was gonna do a piece on them, but I had to ask them first to see what they thought. And yeah, they didn't think it was a good idea because they're going through a lot of stuff right now. This particular group, I'm not gonna say who they are. I'm not gonna put their business out there. You know what I mean? But yeah. See, always ask, man. Always ask. But anybody want me to do some kind of shout out to their neighborhood, do a tribute to their neighborhood? Just like, it's like the homie that was on here from Monteflores. If you ever want me to do a piece on you guys' history and stuff, a little bit about it without exposing game, go ahead and get at me on Instagram, IG, and I'll put together some stuff for you like that. How does that sound? Broken Robot, you're in control of my internet? Have mercy on me, brother, please. I just got out of a bad marriage with AT&T. G Dirt, I don't know. I don't know, man. What is it all about? I only got 157 people on here. Oh, Furious Rivera? Hold on. You're from East LA 13? Oh, I thought you were giving all the shout outs to the homies from EMF. They spent some, my boy. I thought you was from El Monte. My bad, homie. Didn't mean no disrespect to you though. But I'd love to give your neighborhood a shout out, man. Your neighborhood's been around a long time, brother. Long time. I'd love to give your neighborhood a shout out if you'd want me to. Do a shout out video for, a little bit of the history of it. They're not, homie. And give a shout out to Weddle from East LA. Big shout out to the homie Weddle right there up there in East Los. Much love, homie. Much love to you, homes. Daryl the Savage, shout out to all the Longueros from the west, east, and the north side of Long Beach. Strong Beach right there. I used to live in Strong Beach. Right over there on 17th in Sherman. Anybody know where 17th and Sherman is in Long Beach? I used to live right there. Yeah, I did give him a shout out, Sella. I shout out Weddle. Mackie Randy, you're from Pacoima? No, you ain't, brother. I see what you try to do there. Dorothy Rafa, you're a pimp. Cool deal. Bring the hyenas over to my house. Dorothy, bring them over. We have a little party right here. At least somebody will be knocking at my door tonight, right? It'll be Rafa with the hyenas, right? Dorothy Rafa with the hyenas be knocking at my door tonight. Jack Irving, Joker from Flores right here. Which one of my homies did you have on? I don't know, brother. It was, I was just giving a couple of shout outs. Some of your homies like Ghost stuff. Somebody was asking me if I give him a shout out, so I gave him a shout out. I don't know if they're actually on here, if they're just watching somewhere on the inside. But to all the homies that are right here, all the homies that are watching this channel on the inside, right? I'm going to send you all my saludos and tell you all to stay strong and keep pushing, man. I know it's a hard time for all of yous in there. I know, I've been there. I was there. But I know it's even harder for you right now with this coronavirus shit. So a lot of yous out there all across this country, if you locked up, you inside, you trapped right now, and you think that it's a really scary time, just keep your head up. Keep your head above water, man, because the real strong will survive. The true soldier will come out on top. Remember that shit. I got your back. Big JD right here's got your back. Always. MJ, saludo. Salud. Riverside, La Sierra. Say Güero. I gave Güero a shout out. Give Güero another shout out, though. Shout out to Big Güero. Where is Güero from? So he knows we're shouting. There's like a million Güeros out there. Where's Güero come? Where's Güero from? Where's he at? Let's give him a shout out the right way. Pablo Martinez, yeah, I be chucking clouds. Ain't no THC in there though. It's just straight nicotine. Riverside, La Sierra. He was a lifer. Daniel K, Paramount Sands. Shout out that big Paramount. Mr. Anderson, I don't think I could talk about that. I've seen your question about that. I don't think I could talk about that, bro. It's not my place to try to figure out why they beefing. That's some gang shit, you know? Okay, Pablo. Wes Watson is up in here. That's not the real Wes, though. The homie on here wants to shout out all his side ladies. All right, Pablo, you take care. Ron B, where's a place I always wanted to visit or vacation? You know what, man? I want to go to Brazil. I really do want to go to Brazil. Never been there, but I want to go. Speed kills. What's my thought on how long this virus is going to last? It'll probably last until the election is over. If Biden wins. If it don't, it'll probably last forever. Dirty, anything to say about the Anthrax Chino situation? I got to actually get more into what that's about. Yeah, Daniel K, if you mess with Swifty Blue, tell him to reach out to me. I kind of want to do a collab with that young man. Tom Chambers, I'll look into that. The devil is alive and well in Brazil. Probably. Lavish Lex? No. 1090 Jake has not reached out to me, of course. 1090 Jake is friends with all those Christina Randall people and all them, so I don't expect him to ever reach out to me, to be honest with you. DOC, am I going to do more prison reform videos? Absolutely. Absolutely. I actually got one coming down the line right now. Chapo Guzman, homies be hating on Swifty. Hey, man. Tell Swifty to get at me. I ain't going to hate on him. You know, I'll give him a fair shake on here. What's up, Scrappy? Scrappy, I've been talking to a lot of your peeps over the last couple of days, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats I ain't talked to in years. From the walk. Talking to a lot of them. George, thank you for that, man. I try to be the best for reform. A lot of people don't want to hear my brand of reform. They want this quick fix Band-Aid type of reform. That shit don't work. Scrappy, when am I coming back? That is in the works right now as we speak. You know what I mean? That is in the works, my boy. That is in the works. I might be getting with Scrappy. You know the homie Lazy, Anthony Tavares. He's like a preacher now. He does a lot of like morning motivationals on Facebook and stuff. That's my boy, man. I talked to him on the phone for about an hour earlier. We're trying to hook something up to where I go down there and chill with all of them. Walk, go up there in the walk, go up there in Norwalk, walk around, go up in the one ways, see a bunch of different people, go up there, just run amok all up in there. 5 points. Even check out Norwalk Records. Run all through all the area up there. Like I said, Big JD can walk around in the city of Norwalk. I think I've said that before, and we all know this. Don't really got to say it again. But yeah, I can walk around up there all right. Thank you, Scraps. If I ever get out that way, if you follow, hey Scrappy, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see it when it happens, man. You come stop by, you know what I mean? We'll chop it up. We'll do whatever. You guys already know. You already know that I'm a professional chef, so I'm gonna be cooking up some food down there. I might be the one running the whole barbecue up there one day. Yes, indeed. I won't be taking the cat with me, though, when I go to Cali. Come on, Wes. Don't get mad. It's all good. Norwalk Superior still stretching them. I heard Norwalk actually loosened up, and it's Compton Court that's starting to stretch them now. That's what I heard. Schizo, what's my Instagram? My Instagram is author_J.D. Rutherford. You'll see a picture of this guy slapping you with a dick of reality clown. Broken Robot. Broken Robot, I don't have to go through any kind of tape to go back. I didn't leave California because I got ran out. I left California because I moved out. Hey, much love, Scraps. Thank you. Hey, gracias, man. Thank you for that $4.99. I left California because I went to go stay with my mom in Dallas and ended up getting caught up in a bank robbery in Oklahoma. Nobody ran me out of Cali. Period. I left California, man. I came out this way to try to, to get on my feet, but really I just came out this way to start a whole lot of drama and ended up with a bank robbery. My mother passed away, so I had nowhere to go. Wes Watson lives in Gaslamp, San Diego. Daniel K lives in Paramount. Pubs 13, they rotate the judges between Compton and Norwalk. That's what I heard, man. I heard that Compton is a lot harder of a court right now. How's the boy, JD? Boy's doing fine. Have I seen a tornado speed kills? Yes, I have. Oh, the bank suit? If I was on my phone right now, I could flip it around and show you guys the bank suit. Actually, you know what? I'll bring it over here. Check this out, everybody. This is the suit that I robbed the bank in. See? You got the slacks. You got the Stacey Adams shirt. I actually took the tie off, before I went in there. But this is the suit I robbed the bank in. It used to have the evidence tag on it, but it got lost over time. Scrappy, what? Did your wife see the bank suit or the cat? The bank suit? Riverside, La Sierra, been around. Shit, we've all been around, bro. We getting old, man. Bought that Stacey Adams shirt at JCPenney's. You know what? I probably did buy that Stacey Adams shirt at JCPenney's. Bill D? No, not really. 2012 was when I hit that bank. I like Perry Ellis too. Panchito. I like Perry Ellis, Stacey Adams, all that stuff. Nice suit, CNR. Said I haven't heard that commercial in years. We ain't got a CNR suits out here. Steven Alvarez, how much paper did I get away with? Several grand. Several grand. Several thousand, man. All right, everybody, it's 10 o'clock at night over here in the Central Time Zone. About 8 o'clock where a lot of yous are at on the West Coast. About 11 o'clock where you at in the East. It's 9 o'clock right now in the Mountain Time. I'm going to go ahead and tap out. I got some things to take care of before the night's over. I got some Modern Warfare to play. So if anybody's going to get online and play some Modern Warfare, you can get on there with me. I'm going into Warzone. Space Wrangler 68. Do I like living in Oklahoma? It's all right out here. It's pretty cool out here, man. It's cool. It's a lot slower of a pace than Cali, I'll tell you that. Fernando, how much does a one bedroom go for out here? Shit, anywhere from like $550 to about $750 for a nice one bedroom. I live in a 3-bedroom house in one of the worst neighborhoods in the city, and I pay $750. with all utilities covered because there's 3 properties on this lot. Big Chief, do I remember some of the white gangs in Bellflower or not? I remember there's something out there that was called like Cherry Street or something. I think that was in Norwalk. And you had Norwalk Skins, Norwalk Hardcore. Those were like back in the day, though. What's up, Frankie? What's up, homie? It's a Mad Dog. Yep. Know it. What's up, homie? That's my boy. That's my boy Frankie Cisco right there. Walks up from the big bad body on Norwalk. The Dukes. All right, you guys all have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the awesome donations. Man, I can't. So I'm still like starstruck right now by all the donations I got from you guys. Much love. And man, just stay strong. Tune in for next Friday's live. I might do another live on Tuesdays. While I'm on this short-term disability, I'll probably do a live on Tuesdays and Fridays now. How does that sound? Do one on Tuesday and we'll do one on Fridays. I really love interacting with all you guys, man. I love each and every one of you. God bless each and every one of you. Keep staying strong. One last question before I go. There's Big Nick. What do I think of the After Prison Show channel? It's okay. I actually reached out to Joe about 2 years ago when I started doing criminal justice reform, but he never got back to me. So it's all good. I mean, it's become a easy thing to accept when you reach out to these people and they don't respond. But it's all good. Nobody can get mad over that. So anyways, I will see you guys on the next one. Be looking out for some more content dropping tomorrow. You guys have a great night.